Yeah. Old age. Okay, before anything, let's get ourselves some tea. It's gonna be hot.
Hey
Hi
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome back to
Senn Ja Mel.
The other night over dinner, Ikai and I were sharing our childhood stories. And we realized that our parents really told us
A lot of
unbelievable stories
as a kid.
to scare us. And there were a lot of myths, old wives' tales, superstitions that our parents told to us, but they were a little bit different,
Yeah.
right?
What she heard and what I heard are similar but different. So we just wanted to start discussing about what we heard as a kid,
Yeah.
and if it is really true, and if other people also heard the same things as us.
And we also would like to hear about your cultures, superstitions, or myths, any that you have, write in the comments.
So today we're doing it over our tea, classic Burmese tea session. We have our sunflower seeds, lapat, some jaggery. Oh, what is this? How do you call it in English? Veggie law.
Veggie law. What's that? Yellow. It's just
Bean-
yellow beans, right?
It's like
roasted yellow beans.
roasted beans, but it makes you fart a lot.
That's not an old wives' tale. That's true.
It's a fact. And this is another type of bean.
It's we just call it beze,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Green peas.
Yeah.
Roasted green peas.
It's very umami. Yeah. And green tea. Okay, so Sutoi is gonna start eating the farty bean and start farting in my face. So let's get on with this quickly.
Okay, so where do you want to start?
There are a few categories. There are animal related. There are kind of like things that we do that we can't do. So which one do you want to go into?
Okay, let's start with animals first.
Okay.
Animal related.
Okay, sure. Because we're sitting out in the open, I'm kind of worried that a bird would kind of poop on us. Because when we were young, people will always say, it's actually a good sign if a bird poops on you.
Yeah, it's actually very good luck.
Yeah, it's really good luck.
Because out of, two people and it poops on you, I guess you have very good luck then.
I'm a bit worried though.
You say good luck to other because it didn't
It
poop
wasn't
on
on
you. So it's just something to soothe another person, right? There's also snakes, right? If you see a snake, then that means that money is coming in. There are also snakes' dreams as well. So for dreams, it's a little bit specific. Like if you just see a snake passing by, that means good luck. But if a snake bit you in the dream, then that means bad luck.
Oh, so the snake must do something to you in the dream. Only then it's a bad luck.
Yeah.
Do you dream of snakes?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
You remember it?
I mean, yeah, sometimes you remember your dreams, sometimes you don't. So there are times when you remember because you woke up with the start and you think back on it. It's kind of like learning, right? You think back. If you think back on it, it kind of stays in your memory.
Yeah. If you don't revise it, then it will go away.
It will go away.
I think that's why I don't remember my dreams. Like immediately after I wake up, I should be thinking of it, right? But because I don't, I rarely remember most of my dreams. If you see a snake outside, if it is good luck, I don't think the child would be that afraid anymore. But I didn't hear that thing before. I was just naturally scared of snakes.
Okay.
Also, when we're talking about something, and then when there's like a house lizard, that makes a how do you call that?
The chirping sound.
The sound. It signifies that whatever we're saying is true.
So I heard differently.
Oh,
from
okay.
you. Yeah. For me, if a lizard chirps, you have to wish for something, and that will make your wish come true. Yeah, I used to wish for getting high marks in my college entrance examination.
Did you really get it?
I mean, I was the highest in my high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to a genius.
Yes. But I didn't get in the whole Burma 10 though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was my dream. I didn't get there.
Oh.
I was short by 5 marks.
Maybe you didn't wish it well.
Yeah.
You need to be specific with your wishes.
I just wish that I got high marks. That's it.
See?
So, yeah.
So it actually came true. The gecko did it wonders.
Talking about animals, what do we have? Dogs howling.
If dogs howl at night, then it's possibly that they're seeing another being or a spirit.
Especially at midnight when the clock strikes 12 and every dog starts to howl. There are spirits roaming around.
I always used to be afraid of that. But now I feel like dogs also howl when they see people and thieves. So it's actually a good sign. What else is there?
Well, there are something about crows though. Like if a crow chirps or like yells in front of your house, that means a guest is coming. Like guests are coming. But if the crow yells at the back of your house, it's bad luck. It's a bad omen.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I just think that crows signify bad luck because they're black.
And then what else is there? We can talk about how to eat food properly. People say that you shouldn't eat like this. And I used to do that a lot when I was a kid.
Oh.
If I'm sitting at a table or if I'm sitting on the floor and eating a meal, sometimes my leg would go up and I would eat like this. And then my mom would say, put down your knee, because that means that you're gonna be poor later in life.
You're not well mannered.
So I think that's about teaching manners, right? Not about disposition
actually making you poor. Parents have to use all sorts of tails and mitts to keep the children in place. Pretty hard.
Otherwise we wouldn't listen.
We'd be doing whatever we want.
Do you have anything else?
Like you should never leave a speck of rice behind after you finish the meal because it would also make you poor. It's just because they want us to finish the whole plate, you know? Because as kids, we don't want to eat stuff. But they don't care. They just want us to finish everything. I still eat until my plate's clear.
There's one more thing though. If you eat the last piece on a plate,
you're gonna be a single person for life.
Yes.
That's me.
Ikai always try to deliberately take the last piece because she said that she wants to be single for life.
Because I like my meat.
And then we're like, oh, okay, Ikai, take it.
Because you don't want to be single for life.
Not really. I just want someone to take care of me. She's like, if I decide not to work anymore, I want there to be like at least one income feeding me.
I'd rather die when I'm fully functioning than be bedridden. That's why I'll try my best to exercise so that I'm functional. I'll try my best to be able to be independent. But what if you're the one who has to take care of the other one and not the other way around? Because you never know who's going to happen first.
I did not think of that. For me, my state school starts at 7 a.m. and ends at 11:45, 12 noon, around there. So I have to be awake at around 6 a.m. to brush my teeth, to have breakfast and everything. And then I live a little bit far from my school. So there's also the traveling time. To get me to get up early, my mom would say, my guardian angel has a meeting in heaven every morning at 6 a.m. So if you don't want your guardian angel to be late to the meeting or get there to a meeting smelling, funky, then everyone will look down your guardian angel. And your guardian angel will be mad at you and bad things will happen to you. Like he won't look after you anymore. He or she won't look after you anymore. And I was so scared of that because I need that extra luck to get high marks in exams. So I would wake up 5:45, 5:30, shower, brush my teeth, put on tanaka, to make sure that I smell nice by 6 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel so bad for myself thinking back on it.
You were such a diligent child.
Yeah.
Your mom put you up on the right path. I mean, you believed in guardian angels?
Yeah, I did a lot.
古早net, right?
古早net. Yeah.
Oh.
Guardian angel or guardian nut. Deity. So we Burmese believe that we have a guardian spirit guarding over each of us.
Nobody really told me about anything.
About it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You should get up early.
But my Gozamna has been sleeping quite late every single day.
What if he lays to the meeting for a daily report of you?
I'm pretty sure he's always late to the meetings. You remember? I don't know if what you heard is the same. Like if I keep cutting the scissor without nothing inside, like
You just play it,
yeah,
right?
if I'm just playing around with the scissor like that, like it's gonna make the family fight.
Yeah. My mom used to say that too.
I really thought it was true, you know. Another one. If we break a plate or a glass, something bad's gonna happen.
But that's not specific to Myanmar, right?
I don't know.
I don't know because I no, for me I haven't really heard it until I watch movies like in an American movie, like if you break a mirror or like a plate, a glass, something like that, then it's 7 years bad luck.
Oh, 7 years?
Yeah.
Wow, that is even worse than what I heard.
There's also cutting nails. What did you hear?
You can't cut nails at night because it's gonna bring bad luck. What is yours?
For me it was if you cut nails and don't pick up your clip-ins properly, like if just one clip-in got left behind, your house is gonna fall apart.
What? That's so extreme.
I think you're starting to get where I get my OCD.
Yeah. Everything is so heightened.
I was very
Out of control.
neurotic. I was very neurotic as a kid. And then there's also about washing hair. Like if you've been out in the sun for a long time and then you immediately have a shower, wash your hair, you will go blind.
Oh,
You know that too, right?
Yes. I don't know how that works, but it could work. I was thinking with my rational head. Like your head is super hot under the sun, right? And if you put it in the water, it would be immediately cold. So the hot and the cold could clash.
No, but if you searched on it, it's not.
It doesn't
true.
work, right?
No.
Yeah, I know.
There is a thing as sun blindness. Like if you've been in the sun too long and you get in the shade, then you get a little bit of blindness in your eyes, but it would just go away.
Yeah. Because your eye didn't get used to it yet.
Yeah.
Also, you really did research whether it was true or not.
Yeah.
Why? Because you always come back home and then shower immediately.
Yeah. I mean, at one point, you know, as an adult, I had to research on it because I continue waiting for like an hour or two before I shower. But sometimes you just don't want to sit in your sweat.
So yeah,
right?
I didn't need to research because when I was young, I was in a physical education class. So in physical education class, we had to go outside and run miles. So our coach, our coach made us run, and then after we finished running,
In the sun?
What
time?
It was right after lunch. I don't know why our physical education class was right after lunch. It was midday sun.
Oh my
And then
God.
we come back right to the soccer field, and then he will have a hose with water turned on, and he will spray because he's bald. He will spray his head, and we're like, "You're gonna go blind." He's like, "No, who said that stupid dumb stuff?" And then he starts washing his bald head with water. So we're like, "Oh, so you don't actually go blind."
Experiment.
Success.
Human experiment right in front of you.
Yeah, he was actually shocked that we know that kind of thing, and he was like, "Who told you that?"
He's not Burmese?
No.
Ah, okay.
That's
Maybe
why.
that's why.
That's why.
Because all the Burmese kids are traumatized by that story, right? We never shower immediately.
Travel. Can we talk about traveling?
Yeah. Yes, traveling.
We usually go to places in a car from city to city. So it could probably take like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours. But once we get into the car and we start going in towards the destination, we're not allowed to ask what time we'll arrive. Yeah.
You're not allowed to ask, are we reaching there soon?
Yeah.
What time?
Yeah.
How long? How more is left?
Yeah, we cannot ask at all. If we ask, then something bad could happen on our journey and we could get delayed.
People still believe this to this day.
Yeah.
Especially for the bus drivers who do long haul road trips.
Yeah.
How do you call that?
Long distance driving?
And then, one thing I remember when we were traveling, because there weren't any public toilets available, sometimes we have to stop in the middle of the road and go behind a bush. And after we have, it's always number one, by the way, not number two, just number one only. So after you have done number one, you don't want to piss off the deities from the tree or living in the ground.
Yeah.
So you have to put a little bit of sand or ground over the place that you've gone business, and then you have to spit on it and like step on it 3 times. So it's like you do this and then and you say pa pa pa.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I never did that. So all the plant deities or whatever deities
Yeah.
would be hating on me for not doing it. But isn't spitting a bad sign?
I don't know. That's what you did.
No, that's what you did.
That's what my mom taught me to do.
Oh, really? Interesting. I mean, I just did my business and just went around. But people told, like the older ones told us not to just go and pee around any tree,
Yeah, yeah.
especially big trees. That's why they always told us to go near the bush. But yeah, bushes would also have their own beings, right?
Yeah, like small deities.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, thinking back, do you still do it
I don't pee outside
anymore?
that much.
I think
much.
now we have toilets at like highway marks at
Yeah.
which mile. So you don't really need to do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean they are quite clean, right? I mean to a standard, it wasn't as bad as before.
For previously, we never had toilets built.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Did you play hide and seek as a kid?
Of course, all the time. I loved it.
When we were kids, we weren't allowed to play hide and seek after sunset
Why?
when it gets dark, because my mom would always say, if you play hide and seek when it's dark, a bad spirit might take you away.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it was more about safety reasons.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I was so scared.
Yeah. Like it could happen. Like somebody could snatch you away,
Yeah.
not knowingly.
Because sometimes as 90s kids, we tend to play outside a lot.
Yeah, we love
Yeah.
outside.
Even for hide and seek, we would just sometimes play outside. We would be hiding like behind a car or like behind someone else's house or like
Yeah.
a big pot. So that was dangerous in a way, and I guess she made up that story that you shouldn't play hide and seek when it gets dark, as bad spirit will take you away.
It's tough to be your mom.
Yeah.
She had to come up with so many stories, many different ones for each scenario, so that this kid would grow up well. Thanks, Auntie, for putting in so much effort. She's turned out well. All of these old wives' tales, it's more about disciplining kids their way, you know, so that we won't be so spoiled.
But it's kind of amazing though that all the stories are the same, right?
Similar.
But they always use the same base, like in like the gecko.
Yeah.
It's a gecko,
Yeah.
but different stories.
Yeah.
And then
Scissors.
yeah, scissors.
So some it must have started from somewhere. Like there must be some truth to it for it to be started somewhere, right?
That would be so scary though. Because for the stories that my mom told me, like my guardian angel being late for the meeting,
This one I've never heard.
that's my nightmare.
This one I've never heard.
I kind of believe that to like an adult
Till now?
life. Yeah, not now, but maybe when I was in my 20s. Yeah, I still believe that a little bit. You know, in case I have someone watching over me, I don't want them to be pissed off by my being toddy. Okay, so we're just gonna finish this off camera.
I mean, it's fun sharing all these stories. I'd like to hear more. I'd like to listen to more superstitions.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy that like I didn't hear many of those things that you hear, because I'd be really on my guard.
If you want to hear more of these superstitions, there are also some scary stories that we had as a kid.
Oh,
If you want
Wait
to
for
hear more of this, comment below. As usual, like and subscribe for more content.